Look, I don't want to swear, but I strongly suspect you might not finish this video. Not because you don't want to, but because focusing for this long has become difficult. You probably checked the video length before clicking. Sometimes you decide whether to watch or not based purely on the number you see in the corner. You may have even started the video and increased the playback speed, so now I'm speaking unnaturally fast, swallowing half my words, even though I already speak fast by default. We've reached a point where you walk into a room to get something, then completely forget why you went there. You look for your glasses while they're on your head. You talk on the phone while it's pressed to your ear, and at the same time, you're searching for it. Even movies, if they're longer than 2 hours, you watch them across several days. You're here, but you're not really here. So the real question isn't what you're watching, it's this: who stole your focus, and how do you get it back? If you think this video is just about phones or social media, no. Yes, we'll touch on that, but in a very different way. We're going to talk about things I'm willing to bet you haven't heard explained like this before. This content is a journey of exploration and improvement, an attempt to understand ourselves better, to turn on lights, to open doors, to see life more clearly. Because the quality of our lives, the life we live only once, is at stake. And what about our intention to build stable, loving families? What will we teach our children if we continue living this distracted way? So please, focus with me. Johann Hari, the author of Stolen Focus, says there are 3 essential types of focus. The first is spotlight focus. This is your ability to focus on one clear task: reading, studying, working. The second is starlight focus. This is your awareness of long-term goals. Why are you doing this in the first place? The third and most important is daylight focus. This is your ability to step back and question your entire direction. Is this path still right for you? Are your priorities still aligned? A high grade might look impressive, but if it were slightly lower and you invested that energy into another skill, you might open far greater doors. The problem is that these lights fade over time. So we start blaming ourselves. I'm weak. I lack discipline. But when you look around, you realize everyone is struggling. This isn't an individual problem, it's a collective one. Sometimes the phone isn't the cause, it's the result. Imagine focus at the center, supported by 2 pillars. If they collapse, focus collapses with them. The first pillar is food. Modern diets spike blood sugar quickly, then crash it just as fast. And at the lowest point, you expect your brain to focus. The second and most dangerous pillar is sleep. Over the past 100 years, we've lost more than 20% of our sleep time. Only 15% of people wake up feeling well-rested. The rest are exhausted. Our sleep schedules are chaotic. Our culture glorifies staying up late. And when you're tired, you seek the easiest pleasure, the least mental effort, the shortest escape. That's when the phone shows up. But what brought us here in the first place? It's a war over your time. Massive corporations spend billions studying how to keep you engaged longer. Time is money, and your attention is the price. Every content creator, in one way or another, is competing for your focus. And now, the choice is yours. Because time will pass no matter what. And one day,
Every human will be asked, how did you spend your life? Back to focus. Years ago, a trending topic lasted hours. Now, minutes. We consume everything, but only on the surface. When was the last time scrolling made you feel calmer, more grounded, more thoughtful? Constant task switching has a cost. On average, the brain needs 23 minutes to regain focus after an interruption. Multitasking is an illusion. The human brain focuses on only one thing at a time. The flow state is peak focus. Time disappears, noise fades. To reach it, you need a clear goal, meaningful work, and a challenge that fits your ability. And don't forget mind wandering. Your brain needs silence, space, stillness. The summary is simple. Sleep is a priority. Nutrition is a priority. Reduce task switching. Limit short-form content. Be present. You have one life. You will live it once. So don't live it without focus.